Junkin' Fool over here in Portville. So what we got working out here on the crane, got a lot of rust in the Outrigger track type thing. So I finagled an inner tube up on there, a couple ratchet straps. The ratchet straps were Debbie's idea. I was thinking of a big radiator clamp, but we didn't have one that I can find anyway. Then we got this permanent attachment air hose, so we ain't got to hold it. Debbie got me that last year for Christmas. I just opened it now. So I'm losing a little bit of air, but we'll see how this goes. So what the air is for is to push some of this rust out. So what we're trying to do, there's my tripod. Getting fancy now. We're trying to get the air to come out right over on this end. And I've been getting some rust out of it. So let's see how I got to work this tripod. It's got to go not there, obviously. I got Velcro on this. Once I put it on this tripod, it's let's see, what do we got to do? Go up like that. We're looking to see if we see anything coming out of here. So you can see I've been tapping on it, and I've been heating it. I've had a couple flamethrowers going. I've caught it on fire a couple times. So I'm going to turn the light on. Does that make it better maybe, or not? Maybe not. Anyway, I just figured that out. So hope everybody's having a good day. Watch your ears. We're going to see if we're getting any rust out of here. I know I was getting some earlier. I may have to shut the video down and heat it a few times, but just playing around trying to get some of the rust out, because I think what it is the bottom has got a big gap. The top is up here is real up here there's no gap. The other side is real tight here. This side is kind of loose. So it's the rust is holding it in there crooked, I think. So watch your ears. I'm going to hit this. I got a couple different hammers. I got this one. And I got that one that's a little bit heavier. So turn your volume down. Okay, here we go. So yeah, we're getting some pretty good sized chunks out of there. I'm not saying this is gonna work, but hey, I've got to get that rust out of there eventually. So if I could mute my sound, I would, but I really don't know how to do that. Yeah, I can see some pretty nice chunks coming out of there. Here we go again. Let's graduate to the little bit bigger hammer. This was a yard sale. I think it was, I want to say $3 or $4. I was going to buy a full-size sledgehammer and cut the handle off, but anyway. There we go. That's enough of that racket, as my dad used to always say. And another thing my dad would always say is, you get any more harebrained ideas. And usually I'd have a smart aleck remark like, oh, I got a few. You want to hear them? Or something along that lines. So that's actually seems to be knocking this stuff out pretty good. Not that this is going to be a picnic. Does anybody want to make suggestions? Well, I've got a couple suggestions that I've already thought of pretty much, but does anybody want to make a guess to whether I get this thing out of here or not? Now I either moved it or I bent it, and I have this right there, which I blew the seal. You really can't have that on there. I had it on the top trying to heat it, trying to stay away from the seals and what have you. And I don't know if I got the hose a little bit, because it's just, there's only one spot to really put it up there. At one time we had two of them on there and pretty much kind of messed both of them up. So yeah, let's see if I can do another whack or two. I'm kind of letting the air build up too. And it's not easy to put this camera on here. That's pretty close. Now I'll go back to the smaller hammer because I'm getting tired. Watch your ears. We're getting some out of there, ain't we? Put your hearing protection on, which actually I usually do. I don't have it out here today, but I can't hear myself talk if I do. So yeah, I'm getting some bigger chunks out of here. I'll probably mess with this off and on today. I'm trying to take my time because it's one of them things that you guy might want to accidentally get it a little too hot. Once I get it out of there, see, I have confidence, more or less. I'm gonna have some other videos of how I'm going to clean the inside of this out. I had done it on the other one over on the other side of the building, or the other side of the house, and that one they slide in and out both sides. They were seized up. It wasn't as bad as this, but it was pretty bad. And I still got the alternative to build a ram and come through the other side with a wheel loader and put some heat on it, but it's where I need to take it to hook it to a couple trees. There's so many weeds out there, and them flamethrowers get it pretty wild, so I'm not really comfortable doing that. So yeah, this video is about 7 minutes long. I might run it to 10 minutes, just messing around a little bit and get a weekend video up. Now, I suspect the price of scrap's going to be going up. They're claiming this new infrastructure bill passed. Well, I guess it did pass. But I think eventually that's going to bring the prices of metal up, along with a bunch of other things, probably like gas and taxes and everything and anything in between. But that's just my opinion, being the junk and fool over here in Porterville. What do I know? We'll see, but I do believe the price of scrap will go up once they start building these bridges and everything they're talking about doing, electric cars, which I don't agree with that, but that's again my opinion. But I think it'll bring the price of scrap up if we're not buying it from other countries, China and whatever. So we'll have to see. I'm going to give this a few more whacks and then I'm going to shut this thing down. I think the compressor kicked off. See if we can see it fall in there. Maybe just a little bit more and a little bit of a turn that way, maybe. Can I see my finger? Yeah, okay. Watch your ears. You guys don't want to hear that all day. Hey, this would be a good job for Don sitting over here and whacking this. Yep, that needs to be re-welded. That'll be an easy, hopefully, project there. Probably cut that off, put some new metal in there. Well, there it is. There's the gap on that side. There's really no gap over here, and it's so high to the top, and there's a gap on the bottom. And what I got 3 of these actually filled. And this we had wedging that jack yesterday and need metal to do that. So I got this 100-pound propane air tank. Well, it was a propane tank. I've got that running to the compressor, so we got a pretty good supply of air. Is that you, Don? No, that ain't Don.
I got it. No, not really.
Did you get it, Debbie?
Yeah. I'm not seeing really so much coming out this end.
Oh.
Just a little bit.
Well, that's good. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by Porterville. Go find a project, or not. It's a nice day out today. I'll be out here messing around in between coffee breaks. So, goodbye now.